Hi Tom, my name is Jim. Rodney today has asked me to demonstrate for you the DS200 folder inserter. As an overview, this unit will take paper from here or inserts from here, bring them down, fold them, insert them, seal them into the envelope, and drop them on the other side all in one pass. So let's take a look. What's happening is, get a nice seal on it, and your catalog here is inserted into the envelope, like that, sealed, and brought down here, automatically. All right, so let's show you what's going on here. I'm gonna actually pick the camera up and move it here a little bit to show you something, and I'll put it back. Your documents, in this case your catalogs, get loaded right here. I'll move that in a second so you can see. Your catalogs get loaded right there. So we take your catalogs and you put them right in there. So what happens is you can keep loading on top. You can see how tall this is. It holds a lot. In reality, you probably wouldn't put that many catalogs in there because these are so heavy, the weight of them would probably affect the bottom. You're probably going to want to keep the stack to right about there. But it really doesn't matter because you just keep loading on top while it's feeding from the bottom. And you can see your envelopes, you hold about 600 flat envelopes, and you can keep loading those from the back while it's feeding from the front, so you never really have to stop. You could do a 5,000 piece mailing, 5,000 catalogs into 5,000 envelopes, and never have to stop to load this machine. It's pretty nice. Let's take a look over here. Here you have your different bins. Rodney told me he's going to have 4 bins for you. So this one you see a total of 3 bins, but you would have 1, 2, 3, and 4. You'd have 4 bins there, 4 places to pull paper. Let me put this back. So you have 4 places to put paper. This paper, these bins here can be used for anything down to like almost a 3x5 card, just for inserts, or full sheets of paper up to legal 8.5 by 14. When it comes to folding, you can do a half fold, a tri-fold, which we call a C-fold. You can do a Z-fold, a double parallel fold, pretty much anything. Also importantly, you can do an address that's in the top third of the paper, the middle, or the bottom. So really you have complete flexibility, regardless of where the address is, regardless of the size of the paper. And you're gonna have 4 bins to pull from, and each bin can also pull if it's pre-collated paper. So even though you only have 4 bins, what do you do if you have a 5-page letter? As long as it's pre-collated, you can do it. So in that case, you could have it come off the printer as page 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Put that whole stack in there, and this will just count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and go. Or you can even mix it up between, put 3 in this one and 2 in that one. You can do it almost any way you want. You have complete flexibility with the feeders on the DS200. Your insert feeders, you can see, you can put something really thick. This is a pretty good sized booklet. Doesn't have any problem whatsoever being inserted. You can add additional insert feeders onto this now or in the future. Rodney said right now he's proposing it with 1, but if you wanted to add 5 more down the line, you can. It makes the machine a little bit longer, but you can do that anytime. But okay, so now we just did a flats job. What happens when I want to do a number 10 job? I want to just put paper into a regular number 10 envelope. All you have to do is exchange the envelopes out and change the job in the programming. So let me go ahead and take the envelopes out first. I'm going to set these over here and grab a stack of number 10 envelopes. It holds, I think, 800 number 10 envelopes. So it holds quite a lot of number 10 envelopes. You bring the side guides in all the way to the width of a number 10 envelope. Load up your envelopes. That's a good amount. Let's go ahead and take the side guides. That's not good. All right. Matter of fact, I'll move this arm back. I want to show you something. This arm will automatically move up with this. Move all these envelopes back. Let's say you did it like that. Yeah, I'm gonna move it all the way back here. Watch this. Yeah. Let's say it's all the way back here like this. You're gonna see this arm is gonna automatically move forward. Let me just see this. Yeah, that's fine. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and change the job from emissions booklet here. I don't know if you can see that. Let me move the camera closer so you can see. The screen is really nice. You have a nice full screen. I was on that emissions booklet job. Let's go back to that again. So you can see it says emissions booklet. Now let's say I want to do a different job. I have one here I was doing yesterday called insurance letter. Let's go ahead and do that. What's happened now is all the changes have been made for the insurance letter. I'm now taking paper from the tower, bringing it down, folding it, inserting it, and sealing it into a number 10 envelope. Let me go ahead and move this back. There we go. I'm by myself, so I'm my own cameraman today. Let me take the old flats off the conveyor stacker. And let's go ahead and run some number 10s. It's going to stop after the first one and ask me if it was correct. Watch that. So the first piece comes through, and it asks me, is that correct or not? Let's take a look. And by the way, what it was doing during that time period was it was adjusting all the fold plates. I had changed the job, and so during that time when I was off the camera and you heard it moving, it was basically saying, okay, what feeders do I have to turn on? I'm saying the mail piece was correct. What feeders do I have to turn on? What feeders do I have to turn off? Where did the fold plates have to be to fold this into this? So it knew that the settings said do this and do that to it. So that's what was happening during that. And by the way, I'm dropping stuff now. By the way, you don't have to remove anything else from any other feeders. Like your catalogs are still here because for this job I'm not using them. It doesn't matter. It knows this feeder's turned off, so not to use it. So this looks good, so I can hit go and start it up. Getting just about, last one, getting just about 4,800 pieces an hour out of it. You may have saw that I adjusted that side guide there. In the beginning, the envelopes were coming out because the side was still wide from the 9x12 envelope. So I adjusted it so you have this nice clean stack you can see now. So now I pretty easily took out some number 9x12 envelopes, put in some number 10s. I adjusted the side guides in, and I went over here and I changed the job and I hit go. And that's all you have to do. It's that simple to change from a 9x12 to a number 10, which is pretty much the most drastic change you could ever have to do. It's also just as simple to go from a number 10 to a 6x9.5, same thing. Swap the envelopes out, change the side guides, go back to the different program and start. There is a PC in here, so it's unlimited job programming. So you can have as many jobs as you want and many different configurations as you want. So you can have emissions booklet, or you could have emissions booklet Betty, and then emissions booklet Tom, and anyone else who uses the emissions booklet. So each job can have its own person if you wanted to. You have your different trays. I want to show you also, I'm going to bring the camera over and I'm going to show you the durability of this machine, because one thing about this machine is it's solid. This is a really solid machine. I'm going to pick the camera up here and show you this. All right. Take a look inside here. Those are bicycle chains. Can you see that? this is geared by bicycle chains. This is all solid metal in here. I'm just going to go ahead and do this. Listen. It is a solid machine. You get full access anywhere you'd ever have a document. Anything you're about to get to, you can get to. Complete access anywhere inside a machine. Pretty simple. Your water reservoir, the water's there, but it starts off down here. You got water in there. It's a 10-liter bottle. That's your PC control. That's why it can do, it can handle unlimited job programs because it's a regular full PC. There's your envelopes. Here's your screen. It shows you, in this case, I got a letter coming from up top here, going into a number 10. You see that? A number 10 envelope. Going into a number 10 envelope. I've got my speed. I was doing 1,842. When it ended, it was at 1,842 pieces an hour. When it was cranking, it was a little over 4,700 pieces an hour. I've got my job total right there. I have a batch counter I can use if I want. I have it turned off right now, but with the batch counter, you can have the machine stop every 50 pieces or every 100 pieces if you were checking something or you're doing a quality control check or something like that. You can use that. Here's where each one of your paper goes. Each one of these holds 500. I said you're going to have 4. This is a 1,000 sheet one down here, but you're going to have 4 that hold 500. 500, 500, 500, and 500. As far as exit devices, right here, it'll come standard with this conveyor stacker, and it'll also come with all the furniture you see. This furniture is on wheels. It could be moved if you had to. You also have the option to add an optional postage meter interface. You could interface to this folder inserter, basically that postage meter right there if you wanted to. That happens automatically also. I'm going to put the camera back here. So the points I hope I got across to you was that the DS200 is a simple, easy machine to use. It's versatile. You can switch from 9x12s to number 10s to 6x9s with complete ease. You just change the job programming, take one envelope out, put the other one in, and adjust the side guides. That's all there is to do. It's expandable because you can start with this configuration now and add 6 more insert stations later if you want. It can handle diverse things like that very thick booklet that you have here. I saw your thinner booklets too, no problem with those at all. The little pamphlets, they were all simple and easy to use. You can handle those too. And obviously your sheet folding with half fold, tri-fold, a Z-fold, double parallel fold, and an address position anywhere on the document. A simple and easy machine to use. And I hope this answered all your questions. Thank you very much.